We also have a lot of feedback from domain registrars and hosting companies. They told us that they're looking to diversify, they're looking to add new products in order to keep their clients happy. So with this in mind, we developed our MLS program. This is basically a network that allows registrars to offer domains from sedo clients for sale on their pages. So if you imagine you go to a registrar and you type in a domain name and you see if it's free, the registrar will tell you if the domain name is free, but will also provide you with suggestions of domain names that are already registered and available for sale. Domains listed for sale, these registrars can be purchased and transferred instantly. This is the key thing about this network. And in order to list the domains in this network, they need to be registered with a participating registrar and listed for sedo for sale at a fixed price. This concept brings sedo customers directly to the first place where many people go to register domain names. So, as you can imagine, as a sedo customer, this immediately increases your chances of selling your domain names and increasing your time of turnover. Okay. Basically, the advantages for the client, sedo MLS is an instant sale, and it's a highly transparent procedure. The user sees that the domain name is listed for sale, he clicks it, he's interested in buying it, he then makes payment, and then through our technology, then we are allowed to complete an instant transfer. So there's no transfer procedure necessary. There's no finding auth code, sending documentation. We take care of the whole thing in an instant process. So obviously, for many of you where time is an issue, this is a great addition in order to save time. For registrars, there are also many advantages. Keep your client satisfied as you're adding an additional service for them. You stand a chance of selling your web hosting. If you have a client who's willing to buy a premium domain name, then they're probably more likely to invest money into your products. And we also offer our participating registrars a very attractive commission rate. This MLS integration is a completely 100% white label solution, so people who come to your website won't see their logo at all, and they'll be thinking that they're buying the domain name from yourselves. So, I mean, if you don't need to worry about conflict of interest in that respect. Moving on to another subject that's been very much discussed in 2010 is the growth of IDN domain names, and this is a subject that we're becoming increasingly aware of at sedo. So IDN names are basically domains that include special characters. Today we're used to seeing domain names like this one, książka.pl, but soon we'll be seeing IDN names that's actually taking an IDN basis, like kniga.rf in Cyrillic. As internet penetration grows in areas where non-Latin scripts are used, this theme is becoming more and more important. So in Eastern Europe, in Asia, and in the Middle East, more users who don't necessarily understand English are now going online. Therefore, the introduction of an IDN domain names is a natural progression in these markets. Although IDN domain names are only relevant in the local market, this can be used in order to promote locally based businesses, and can also be used in order to avoid misunderstanding from the user themselves. The evolution of IDN domains in 2010 has been great. Only in November of last year, 16 CCTLDs were made a submission to ICANN to have their IDN domain name approved. Then in December, sedo held an .eu IDN featured auction. So we obviously recognised that this was a trend that's set to continue. We wanted to be versed in on it. And as you saw from my last slide, we made sales in this auction of over, I think, $250,000. In August, there was a sale of cyrillicrf.com for $60,000, which is a great sale, and obviously boosts awareness regarding IDN domain names. And recently, one of the first cyrillic.idn.idn which is government.rf, went online using the Russian RFTLD. Now at sedo, we can see very clearly that IDN domain names do have great potential. As you can see from, these are the statistics of one of our parking clients. They park a non-IDN, smesnifeeling.pl, the IDN version of this domain name, and you can see that traffic to the IDN version of the domain name is double that of to the non-IDN domain name. So we can see that users are moving towards navigating using the IDN symbols. IDN sales over sedo is also something that we've noticed a great increase in. If you take a look at this graph, you can see that between 2008 and 2009, we actually doubled the amount of IDN domain names sold over us. We're now just in 2009, we were just under €1 million worth of IDN sales that took place over sedo. And in 2010, we already expect the number of sales, the sales value of IDN domain names to be greatly over this figure, so well into the €1 million area. So my final thing I'd like to present is a new product that we're about to launch. It's actually a sneak preview for you. It's not something that's online yet. As I said before, we've been speaking with a lot of clients about things they like about sedo, things that they don't like about sedo. And one of the grievances was our search facility. Many people said it wasn't accurate enough, or the domain name that they typed in didn't show up, or maybe their domain name didn't show up as highly ranked as they would wish. We've taken this criticism and the suggestions on board, and with this, I think next week or the following week, we will launch this new search tool. Now, as you can see on the top left-hand side of the page here, we've got the basic criteria. So you can search for a domain name according to the TLD, how long it is, the number of words, the price range, the category of the domain name, and according to the parking traffic that the domain's got. One interesting thing here we've added is the language. Previously you could only search for domain names in English, German, Spanish, or French. Now you can search for a domain name in any language. So this is particularly interesting in the Polish market, because now you can actually filter out only Polish domain names within the system. Going on to the more advanced criteria, we can look, for example, for our premium domain names. These are towards the bottom of the left-hand side. We can search for our IDN domain names. We can search for websites. We can search through special auctions that are taking place as well. Now, one great thing about when you search is that you're able to save your searches as well. You can save your search. Within your sedo account, and you can also save your search, for example, by adding it to a watch list, so that you'll be alerted by sedo whenever a change is made to your domain name. So, if, for example, you save a search for domain name, and one day it goes to auction, you'll be alerted as soon as this happens, in case you want to bid. One final thing that's very interesting is that you can save your searches, and then you can download it to an Excel sheet or a CSV file, for example, and then you can save this on your desktop, and then look through this at your own leisure and decide how what you want to do with it. So, I mean, this is something that this will be very interesting for our buyers who are looking for specific domain names. So, buyers who are looking for domain names at a fixed price, who are looking for domain names that are sale under a certain value and of a certain TLD. So this is something that we're very hopeful for, and I'm sure that this will also boost sales on our platform. Well, that's the end of my part. I'm now going to hand you over to my colleague Patricia, so she's going to tell you a bit more about the side of things